Hi, Tim. Hi, Molly. It's Doug Jones. Yes, you might know me as Commander Saru from Star Trek Discovery. I always talk very prim and proper on the show, but in real life, I'm just a tired old white guy. Okay. Hi, Tim and Molly. Now I did take the time to go to your YouTube channel, and I had a look at Mary Wiseman's video that she made for you, and Jonathan Frakes, and also Emily Coots from our show. So you're going down the list one at a time, and I love that you're doing that. Um, and thank you, first of all, thank you so much for watching Star Trek Discovery and for staying with us as we go forward. Season three is finished. We completed filming at the end of February, so we're in. We that was just before the pandemic lockdown, and so so post production was halted for a minute, but it's back underway again. So it's coming. I promise. Season three's coming. I promise. So of course you were asking about any kind of fun stories from the set from season three, and much like Mary Wiseman said, to tell you too much might be a spoiler, right? But yes. If you saw any early, I think some early teaser trailers have come out around Comic Con time last year that would show that we did film in Iceland. Oh, and like Mary said, it was a glorious, gorgeous country. I'd never been there before, and the landscape and the natural wonders of Iceland are just like, So if you're gonna film and be like on another planet somewhere in the universe, Iceland takes on that backdrop so easily. Soup. Okay, Mary was not kidding about this. We had dinner every night after filming, back at the hotel, and we would, whatever the soup was, I don't care what we bring me some soup, and they brought it with some bread too, and bread was fresh baked, and forget the gluten-free thing for a minute, and it was just it was. I'm not gluten-free, but I certainly wasn't in Iceland. The soups, though, and the thing about the thing is, there was a lot of fish. I mean, Iceland is known for its fish, and it's such, and it's not the. I mean, I guess some of the fish from the. I'm going to get detailed about here. You really wanted to hear about fish. The fish from the Pacific Ocean, I think, has higher mercury content in it. The Atlantic fish, though, is like, oh, it was so fresh and it was so yum, and it would be in these like clam chowders and fish stews and fish soups, and no matter what the soup was, even if it was vegetarian, it was all absolutely just. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Did they add an extra dash of some special addictive ingredient, or I don't know. But also in Iceland, since we're in Iceland, as Saru, I walk in those hoof boots. My feet are up like this all the time. Well, it's hard enough when I wear those hoof boots down a flat hallway or in the bridge where it's all a polished flat floor. It's hard enough keeping my balance in that. But take those same boots outside on uneven terrain, rocks, pebbles, sticks, cracks, ridges, and you're trying to walk and talk. So Mary and I had a few scenes together in these Icelandic locations that you'll see, and as we're walking and talking, so you're turning your head this way and you're kind of looking forward, and you're turning your head there, but I can't look down to where my feet are coming. So it's like I had to just kind of like hope and pray that they had knocked away all the big stuff, because it was a constant question of like, as we were talking. I never fell flat on my butt, though. I did okay, but we had to start really, really far back, and we were at the edge of a glacier, and there was a drop off, like within. We were on the corner. We were on the corner of a sort of a flat rocky area that came to a corner, and then here and here were huge drop-offs. So we had to start at the very edge of that with our backs to it, and here I am in these teetery shoes, and Mary was just like, she was terrified. Well, and I'm old enough to be her father, so she was like, she was very caregiving and very worried about the old Kelpian fellow. Oh dear sakes! And a couple times, and I would. It happens all the time where if I stand for too long in one place, I start going whoa 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 oh, but I always catch myself. Mary didn't know that, and so she was like, oh, so she was constantly. I had that poor thing so jittery and jumpy. Bless her heart. She is, by the way, Mary Wiseman is the funniest human being I've ever met. She just has a natural sense of funny about her that I loved, and I loved her cat butt in the video too. That was hilarious. Aside from that, Mary mentioned that we sing on set. Well, I often break into an act I want to do. If I ever retire from the showbiz, I want to do an act. I want to do like a really bad, off the strip in Vegas kind of act, where I do like nothing but bad cover tunes with just a keyboard player that has like percussion built into it. You know, so cheesy as can be. So I often on set, all my castmates know this, that this is my dream to do this horrible act when I retire from film and TV. And so they'll often do requests like, hey, Doug, can you sing I Will Survive? And so I'll be like, first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. That's just a snippet of what I go into. So I will spare you what my castmates have to endure on a daily basis. But yes, breaking into song is something that keeps the spirits up as we're going through outer space on all of our adventures and beyond. So I hope your days ahead are full of love and laughter, dreams fulfilled, success on all levels, and love in all of its forms. Big love to you, Molly, and Tim. Big love. And I may say with great authority, I'm not a Vulcan, but I am a high-ranking officer in Starfleet, and I will say live long and prosper, and more importantly right now, love long and prosper. Big love, bye-bye.